crypto, right? It's exciting, it's volatile, it's like a roller coaster you can't get off of, and trust me, some of us have tried. But what if I told you that there's a pattern to the chaos? See, crypto markets move in cycles driven by tech, by hype, by fear. Today we're going deep, analyzing the biggest booms and busts crypto has thrown at us. From the insanity of the 2017 ICO craze to the DeFi and NFT explosion of 2021, we're breaking it all down. Why? Because the more you understand the past, the better you're set up for the future. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have a whole new perspective on where crypto is heading. Let's dive in. 2017. It was a wild time. Everyone and their grandma were talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum. But the real buzz? ICOs, initial coin offerings. Think of it like Kickstarter, but instead of getting a tote bag, you got a token. A piece of a brand new cryptocurrency project. The promise? Huge returns, and for a while that's exactly what happened. Money poured into ICOs, some legitimate, many not so much. We saw projects with nothing more than a website and a white paper raising millions. It was the Wild West, and everyone wanted in. But as with any gold rush, the frenzy couldn't last. Regulations were practically non-existent. Scams were rampant. And when the inevitable correction hit, it hit hard. Projects vanished overnight, fortunes were wiped out, and the crypto market went into a brutal bear market. It was a harsh lesson: what goes up must come down. But even in the ashes, something important remained. The potential of blockchain technology had been unleashed. Fast forward to 2021. Bitcoin was back, but this time it wasn't alone. Decentralized finance, DeFi, was exploding. Imagine lending, borrowing, trading, all on the blockchain without banks. The potential? Huge. And then came the NFTs, non-fungible tokens. Suddenly everyone was an art collector, snapping up digital apes, pixelated punks, even tweets for insane prices. Sound familiar? The hype machine was in overdrive, fueled by social media and celebrity endorsements. Once again, money flooded in, new projects launched daily, and everyone thought they'd missed out if they weren't in. But as we learned in 2017, gravity always wins. The market overheated, unsustainable projects crumbled, and another correction took hold. But just like before, amidst the losses, there was innovation. DeFi and NFTs, despite the hype cycle, offer real utility and are here to stay. The key is separating the signal from the noise. Now let's talk about the future, 2025. No one has a crystal ball, but by looking at the trends, the tech, and the regulations, we can make some educated guesses. First, expect to see more institutional adoption. Big companies, even governments, are dipping their toes into crypto. This means more stability, more legitimacy, but also potentially more regulation. Technologically, things are moving at lightning speed. We're talking Web 3.0, the metaverse, blockchain gaming. These are not just buzzwords, they're the building blocks of a new internet, and crypto is at the heart of it. But remember, it's not just about the tech. It's about understanding the psychology of the market. Because while the tech will evolve, human emotions, well, they tend to stay the same. See, crypto markets aren't just driven by code and algorithms, they're driven by us, by our hopes, our fears, our FOMO. It's a cycle as old as time itself. First comes the excitement, the innovation, the early adopters riding the wave. Then comes the hype, the media attention, the get-rich-quick mentality. Prices skyrocket, everyone's a genius, and it feels like the party will never end. But then, inevitably, doubt creeps in. The market corrects, maybe a big project fails, and suddenly fear takes over. People panic, sell, prices plummet, and everyone wonders if it was all just a dream. But here's the thing. After the storm, after the dust settles, comes the rebuilding. The true believers, the builders, the innovators, they pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and get back to work. And slowly, the cycle begins again. So, what's the takeaway here? Crypto is volatile, it's unpredictable, but it's also incredibly exciting. It's a roller coaster, no doubt. But by understanding the patterns, by learning from the past, we can learn to ride the waves, not get crushed by them. The future of finance, of the internet, of how we interact with value, it's all being shaped right now. And the more we understand it, the better equipped we'll be to navigate it. So hit that subscribe button, stay informed, and let's ride this roller coaster together.